Hey everybody, it's Queen Tajay, the owner of Sedity City Nails, and today I will be doing a soak on video. I already did one, but I didn't have a good angle or camera view, so this is just a refresher, I guess. So I started off by cutting her nails down to the desired length. Her real nails were really long underneath, so I did ask her if she wanted me to cut them a little shorter, and she said yes, so I just did that. Then I am going to go in with my drill bit and file down as much of my acrylic as I can. And throughout this video, you will see me rubbing on the nail as I file down the acrylic. That is just to make sure that her real nail isn't too close, and that when it's hot, I do ask my client if she feels the heat, because that means that I could be close to her natural nail and I can give her rings of fire, which is just from filing, having the file too fast and in one spot for too long. So you always want to move. In this video, you will see me kind of going around the cuticle area and then filing downward. And that is so that I do not stay in the same place. I did get these drill bits off of Amazon, but they aren't the best, so I will be upgrading my drill bits very, very soon. And actually, I will try to do a review on them. Again, that was me just touching her nail to make sure that it isn't too hot. And when I do touch her nail, I do ask her if she can feel the heat. Again, if I ask her and she says yes, I need to turn down that drill and stop filing, because I'm way too close to her nails and I am filing into one space. I also want to say that the reason that I am filing down the acrylic is to, one, take off that top coat. I did realize if you leave the top coat on and just shorten the nails and try to soak them, they will take forever to break down that gel top coat. So you want to file off that top coat, and if you can, thin out your nails. That way it won't take so long to soak off your nails. It took me about 30 minutes. This is my aunt, so of course she was on the phone and, doing what she do. But with the regular client, if you can file more of that acrylic off and you can get them to get away from that phone and just soak their nails, definitely go for it, because again, time is money in our profession. And if your client is moving around and talking on the phone and watching movies and all this crazy stuff and they don't know how to stay still, that is money that's just walking away from you. So you could have been doing another client, so please be mindful of that. Make sure you cut down that nail, file down that top coat. If you can, get some of that acrylic off. Do not pop off your nails. I've been seeing even professional people do that. I don't care how safe they say that is not safe. They are taking a layer of your natural nail off because they're lazy and they don't want to sit there and soak. I'm gonna be honest, my least favorite thing to do is soak off. I literally hate soaking off, but I'm not going to sit here and file through the nail, file my client's natural nail off and leave rings of fire, or have her nail splitting, or pop off her nail with another nail or something else. That is very unprofessional. I don't care how safe they say that is. It is not safe, and it's a reason why it is a huge problem in our industry of people having split nails, rings of fire, nails popping off, natural nails popping off, and fake nails, because people are out here practicing unsafe, what do you call it? Unsafe, whatever you call it. I'm just ranting right now, but do not do that. Go the right way, do it the smart way. Even if you do foul, at least change your drill bit. You see how I'm using this very coarse, I think it's a diamond bit. I have to double check, but this is a no-no. When you get close to your natural nails, you need to be using a medium grit sanding band or nail file. it's nothing wrong with that. Even in the next video, you will see me use a zebra file that is hers because I keep it. You know, if I have loyal clients, this is my aunt, like I said, then I keep their nail files. It's going to be dull, so you can file on that natural nail a little bit. But if it's a brand new zebra file, then it's a no. Okay? So anyways, I'm just going back through here and filing off a little bit more of that acrylic that I see that I can just get with this file safely. And whatever I'm kind of nervous about getting or don't want to get, I just leave it on there. The next process, I will be putting cotton balls and acetone on her nails, soaking that off for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'm done. I'll come back and talk to y'all in a few seconds. So right here, I decided to use my soak off clamps, and I just pulled apart one big cotton ball, put it in the clamp, and then soaked it with acetone. Try not to put so much acetone, not because it's going to damage anything. Of course, we know it dries out your nail bed, but you don't want it to be dripping everywhere like I did. I'm just heavy-handed, to be honest, when it comes to liquid. So you know, just don't be like me in that department. But I'm just going on here, putting cotton ball, putting acetone, and then applying my clamps. I thought this nail was a little too thick, so I tried to file out just a little bit more. I did start to see the natural nail, so I got a little nervous and was like, I'm gonna just stop right here. She didn't feel anything, but I didn't want to overdo it. So I am going to wait about 20 minutes, and then I am going to check her nails. When it comes to soaking off, you can soak it for about, longer than 20 minutes, but I like to go back in and try everything, push it down. And you want to be gentle. Even though it looks like I'm digging into her nail, I'm really not. Just pushing off that soft acrylic, and you will see on one of these nails that the acrylic started to lift. It wasn't lifting when I first started, but when I started soaking, it got really thin, and then it kind of lifted a little bit, and I kind of pushed it off the nail. It doesn't harm her nails, but I just don't like when that happens. It's just, to me, I don't know. I just like to be more safe than sorry, but she didn't feel anything. I didn't damage her nails, but just be mindful of that, because I did mention picking off nails, and when you pull off acrylic, it can take off a layer of your nails. Luckily, I didn't have any dents, or she wasn't bruised or anything, but the cuticle pusher did get caught on it. So I think it's this nail. We'll see. Anyways, I'll be back, and so you can see the results. So again, that soak off process took about 30, maybe 40 minutes. It would have been a little faster if my acetone was a little warmer. You can always warm up some hot water, or put warm water in a cup, and then place your acetone that's still in the bottle in another cup so that you can warm it up. But I did not do that for my aunt. And then you can also use better drill bits, which I did say I was going to invest in. So after I'm done soaking, I do go in and shape my client's nails. Now for my aunt, I didn't soak off everything because I was going to start and do a nail sculpt. I was going to do nail sculpts, and then I decided at the last minute that I was going to do nail tips. So that's why I kept a little bit of that clear, because when you're sculpting, or at least when I sculpt, I apply clear acrylic first. But we switched at the last minute and I just did tips. No reason at all, but the sake of time, and again my aunt likes to move. So right here I'm going in with my cuticle bit. My aunt does grow a lot of dead skin, aka cuticles. Her cuticles will literally grow down, or should I say upward, onto her nail bed. So I take my time and try to get as much of that dead skin as possible, and in my next video you will see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going in with my cuticle bit and removing all of that dead skin. I do not like cutting cuticles. It is actually illegal in Atlanta to cut cuticles, but people do that anyway because they're trifling, um, honestly. But in my opinion, think that you should just push back your cuticles and remove your dead skin with a hand file or your nail drill if you know how to use it correctly. So I'm just going in here with, I think I will be going in with like 3 different cuticle bits just to make sure that I get all of her dead skin off, her dead cuticles. I do want to say that every client is different, so I do not take as long with certain people, or I'm going to say myself, I don't take as long when it comes to my cuticle work because I do not grow as much dead skin as my aunt does. So every client is different. Please be mindful of that and treat them accordingly. After I'm done cleaning up my cuticles, I do brush off the dust. And then normally I would have my clients either wash their hands if it's a lot of dust, or I would just wipe off their nail plate with alcohol. And then I'm done. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope y'all have a blessed day, and stay tuned for the next video because it will be a video of her next full set.